Hi Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your bonus April reading. I hope you're all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, get some guidance, see what you can expect in the near future, what you need to look out for or be aware of. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below, and let's get right into your reading. It's interesting because I actually woke up this morning from a dream that I gave Cancer a reading. Of course, it was Easter weekend. I took a couple days off from doing readings, and literally this morning I woke up and I read for you, I read for Gemini, and somebody else. So I guess I'll be reading for you guys today. Your energies have been calling me, so I hear you. Thank you for being here. I also, in the dream, I got called to use one of the very first tarot decks that I ever learned how to read back in I learned in 2018. 2018 was when I picked up this deck. So I felt called to bring it back out. I cleansed it. My sage was going crazy. So I'm very curious to see what these messages are. But first off, we're going to pull up a couple cards from this Oracle deck. I don't even remember what it's called. I'm sorry. I have it somewhere in the description box, though, if you're interested. So we have space, time, and self. Trust in the places you feel guided towards. Hey, and that's exactly what I'm doing, and I hope that's what you're doing, Cancer. Trust in the places you feel guided towards. There's a reason why you're getting these senses, these images, these feelings, these intuitive nudges, honestly. Okay, and so this says infinity, reincarnation, and the 5D. There's a lot going on in other realms, in other dimensions, in different... just different stages of your life that you're unlocking. I realized, because I moved my laptop to be more direct, and I realized as I'm holding up the card, I can't actually see the screen. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna move this over here. Okay, wait, y'all can see my screen. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I feel like there is an energy around you right now that is making you focus on what is beyond the physical or what's beyond the current reality that you're living. It definitely seems here that you're getting insight into future timelines and possible realities that you can make present, right here, right now. So choose wisely. It's kind of making me feel Seven of Cups energy. Choose wisely of where you'd like to go, what you'd like to experience, what you want more of in your life. Be very mindful of where you are putting your thoughts and your intentions. That's how powerful you are. We have the Mystic. There's a reason you have those dreams. Literally, these cards go hand in hand. Intuition, High Priestess, and Visionary. There is a reason you're having these dreams. There is a reason why you're being pursued if you're being pursued, there's a reason behind that. This is something that is meant to be. This is someone that you're supposed to be with, or somebody who is going to be significant in your life. Don't know who needs to hear that. There is a reason why these events are taking place. It seems here you know that already. Your intuition has been screaming at you. A lot of you have been really open to receive. You've been tapped into spirit. Your higher self has been whispering you messages, and you have been able to just accept it, see it, trust it, believe in it. It's good. Your numbers are 1 and 24. So it definitely feels like I'm picking up on some healers or energy workers, or those that are extremely tapped into the divine messages. Your higher self. We have the Alchemist at the bottom. Empowerment, pain, and sorceress. I don't break that easy, not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. So there's some sort of event that you're going through, some kind of process. It's been very challenging, but you're using this as your biggest motivation. It's your big driving force. This big push towards taking the reins or taking control. We have growing pains underneath that. Yeah, so it's I see you're getting stronger. Your intuition is getting stronger. You've had a lot of realizations. It seems like you have become awoken. You've realized the truth. You've realized or come to terms recently about a specific person, event, situation, your calling, and you just can't deny it. You just can't deny it. Healing, patience, and unconscious. There's a lot of things that are being brought up to the surface. And that's why dreams are so important. That's why I literally was being called to your energy in my dreams this morning. So interesting stuff. I'm gonna start off with the good tarot. I haven't used this deck in a while. I felt called towards it today. And then I have the other tarot decks that I'll be using. I don't know why I cannot speak. I'm kind of congested today. Spring allergies, they kicking my ass. So I've been drinking a lot of tea. And yeah, so just bear with me. All right. Cancer, what's going on for Cancer? What do my Cancerians need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. First card out, we have Justice, Libra energy, number 11. Some of you are seeing 1111. Wow, so something's working out in your favor, Cancer. We have the Ace of Air. I love this card. This card is all about believing in your dreams. It's all about believing in the magic. We see this magical Pegasus flying horse with wings. It's saying that your craziest, wildest dreams may come to fruition if you believe in it and if you trust in it and if you are deserving of it, right? If you deserve it, you do deserve it. But I'm seeing that there's some kind of like accumulation of events from now to the next full moon, which will be in Scorpio. The last full moon we had was in Libra. There's some sort of chain reaction is what I'm hearing. You might be teaching somebody a lesson. There could definitely be some sort of like karmic related events taking place with the 8 of Air. So this is telling me that you've recently or in the near future, you are dissolving some sort of illusion, being able to come back down to reality. You finally see things for what they truly are. If there has been any lies or deception, if there has been any overthinking, anxiety, if your own mind has been playing tricks on you, this is about coming to reality, coming to the ground. So it seems here you're becoming more grounded, more rooted, and more in tune with the truth of the matter. Let's see what's at the bottom. We have the 8 of Water. So double 8, 88, maybe 1988 is specific for somebody. Maybe that was when you were born. It's showing that there's something in your life that's fizzling out, right? This 8 of Water, something is leaving or you have left. The ship has sailed is what I'm hearing. Like, it's saying that it's time to move on from some sort of mental blockage, right? There's some sort of mental block here. Your mind seems to be your greatest barrier, but you're overcoming it. You're overcoming this block. You're overcoming this bondage is now what I'm hearing. Okay, damn. Seems extreme. Seems intense. Justice, 8 of Air. If you've been worrying about some kind of results or like a final outcome, you won't be worrying about that much longer. I see that there's this relief. There is a huge burden that's been lifted. We have the 5 of Air and the Queen of Fire. So this is an energy of transmutation, the transmuting from the pain and the suffering or the stress or the worries or the challenges. This is transmuting that and turning it into power, turning this into creation. It's showing here that you're like dancing with life, right? We see this beautiful ballerina. She is on her toes. That requires a lot of balance and a lot of control, right? Some of you maybe do ballet, or you did as a kid when you grew up. Maybe you were really into dancing, or you still do dancing, or maybe you're being called to take a dance class or go out dancing or something like that. It's showing here their self-mastery. It's showing here that you are overcoming, you're on the upswing, that things in your life are only going to improve for the better. It's showing that you can't be harmed anymore. At the bottom we have the Empress, Taurus energy, Libra energy as well. We are officially in Taurus season. This is a time of expansion. This is a time of creation and birthing new things into your reality. And some of you are first-time mothers or fathers, or like this is definitely giving parental energy. This is the energy of protection. This is the energy of just like being very nurturing and caring. And maybe you're needing to really care for yourself during this time, really listening to your body, listening to your needs. If you're needing to slow down, if you're needing to stretch your body, body, if you're needing to get some more rest or make some changes to your diet, things like that. I'm seeing that you are working through a lot of these obstacles and you're seeing things for what it truly is. Empress, 4 of Earth, and the 2 of Air. Some crossroads here, but it doesn't matter what you end up choosing. It leads to a lot of fertility. It leads to a lot of growth. It leads to a lot of abundance. So don't worry too much about that. 10 of Fire, Ace of Earth, and the World. So you have the keys to unlock this door. You felt like you were being rejected or something was just not growing, not taking off the ground. You felt like just blockage, hurdles. Like I'm seeing here, because that was the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom, I'm seeing that it's because you had to release something, or there's something that you're currently working through or unpacking or letting go of. Now you may actually be called to do some sort of burning ritual, right? Maybe you're being called to write a letter, maybe to your past self, maybe to your future self, maybe it's to a person that you still feel some type of way about, and burn it. It's showing here there's an energy of releasing. Some of you are burning photos or you're just, I see you're in this energy of get rid of what doesn't serve you so that you have the space, you have something new that can come in, that can be long lasting and stable. I'm seeing some of you have a new job. I'm seeing money coming in. I'm seeing some of you are getting the keys to your new house or new car. Like this is a time of expansion. This is a time of a new world that's being birthed here. We have the world out here. We see that there is this little key lock. You have the key. Do you realize this? You truly have the key to unlock whatever door you wish to walk through. And yeah, I'm just seeing that it's all happening because you're releasing something. You're letting something go. Okay, let's get into the very old tarot deck. Oh my god, throwback. I mean, this deck has seen better days. I literally had to go into my little cabinet behind you guys, find the box, take it out, try not to move anything, like try not to bump the camera, you know, like I don't even remember the last time I used this deck, but I used this deck at the very beginning of my channel. Oh my gosh, throwback. So, but I'm very curious. I cleansed this deck, you know, I did my whole little ritual before I started using it today. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you. This may be related to what we were just discussing with the good tarot. This may be something else. I'm just curious to see what Spirit wants to tell you. Because clearly it was important. I wish I remember what the messages were in my dream, but I don't. So, let's see. Cancer. What's going on for Cancer? What do my Cancerians need to know, look out for, be aware of? Okay, we got these cards. We have 3. King of Swords. Knight of Cups. 2 of Wands. A very important yet delicate, and oh my goodness, this card has a rib, right? This is why this deck was retired. But we're like, hey, want to do an extra shift? Want to come back to work for a day? This deck's like, sure, why not? There's a decision coming up, and this is like head over heart, or I'm seeing like your logic is kicking in, but your emotions are saying something else. King of Swords is an energy of being very practical, logical. It's very much finding a solution, finding whatever issues that are currently upon you in your situation, whoever you're dealing with, you're being able to kind of problem solve and make decisions and strategize. Knight of Cups is more about your emotions, your heart, love, connections, and intimacy. And it's just showing here, maybe you have an offer coming in, right? The Knight of Cups to a King of Swords. There might be somebody who is trying to break down your walls or break down your barriers, or somebody who notices like, hey, you're being very rigid and cold or detached, and they're trying to like make you warm up, or vice versa. You're noticing someone's very cold, distant, detached, and you may be trying to sway them into opening up or saying like, hey, you can trust me, right? But the big old 2 of Wands, like, will this go any further? I'm seeing for those that are dealing with a person in like romantic sense, I'm seeing like a delay, or I'm seeing the Two of Wands is telling me that things are a bit slow or stuck or stagnant possibly. So we'll see what's at the, oh, we have Judgment at the bottom. Okay. Someone may be judging too harshly, judging of themselves too harshly, judging of others too harshly, being very skeptical. Let's see, Judgment, Page of Swords, and then the, oh, what's underneath that? Queen of Cups. I'm seeing a message come through. This may be somebody that you have history with. Sometimes Judgment coming out can talk about reconciliation energy. Page of Swords can represent somebody who is watching you, someone who is trying to find information on you, somebody who could be doing some research, Googling your name, seeing what pops up, if anything pops up, or vice versa. This is what you're doing for somebody, or on somebody, you know what I mean? It's showing here somebody's trying to get information. You're trying to get information, someone's trying to get information, you both could be trying to see what's out there. People's judgments are getting in the way. There does seem to be a bit of a jump to conclusion. A little bit. We even have a King of Wands underneath. So some of you have a Leo that you're dealing with. We have the Sun underneath that. I'm seeing a conversation taking place between you and somebody else. Whatever this conversation is, does seem to alleviate you or set you free, or but then it's like, all right, well, now what happens next? Two of Wands. All right, let's get going. What's going on for Cancer? What do my Cancerians need to know right now? Show me clearly. Oh, look, it's the same cards. Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, Lovers, and the Five of Pentacles. We have Gemini energy over here, as well as a lot of water. We have a little earth. So, this Queen, feminine energy, it is also water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So we could read this as your energy. There is this wish that you have. There is this deep desire about you, and most likely to do with somebody else here with the Lovers. This could definitely talk about a partnership. This could talk about somebody that you see potential future with, somebody who you would like to get together with, maybe get into a relationship with, or Five of Pentacles could be saying that there is a wedge between you and this person, or there's some kind of disconnect. Maybe this is where you're feeling lack of support from a person, from your partner, wishing that they would show up more or be more affectionate or be more loving or expressive with their words of affection and physical touch or whatever. It's showing also for those who may be at a distance. It's like there's this desire to reconnect. It's showing here that there is this wish, there is this desire in this connection, but it's not being met with the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if finances is an issue here, or that's what's affecting the connection or getting in the way. Like the 3D tangible world is what's getting in the way of this divine connection or this soulmate energy. But regardless, I feel like this is Five of Pentacles is telling me like there's not a whole lot happening. So it's like, how bad do you want this? How bad do you want this? And there, again, like with the Lovers, there's a choice to be made. This one person, he's like, who do I choose? So, I mean, you may have to make a pretty big decision, or somebody that you're connecting with, they may have somebody else on the back burner, or you may be on the back burner. They're trying to figure out like their future life, their reality, and what they dream of having. And do you fit the dream, or do they fit your dream? Four of Cups at the bottom. Some of you feel rejected by this person, or this person feels rejected by you. You are worthy, you are good enough. Don't let anybody make you feel less than, right? Four of Cups, 10 of Cups, and Six of Swords, telling me that wherever you end up moving towards, whether it's in this situation or something else, you truly will be happy. You may not be able to see it right now. Six of Swords and the 10 of Cups, but you will have that dream reality. That dream that you have, that vision that you have, it's yours. It may not be exactly what you envision at this moment, but it will be better than what you want. Okay, it'll actually exceed your expectations, y'all. look at these cards trying to flip out. 9 of Swords, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles. This is really just an energy of overthinking. This is an energy of where you're deep into feelings, especially King of Cups, 9 of Swords. This is where, you know, when you overthink to the point where you hurt your own feelings? Yeah, that's this energy. This is the energy of worry. This is the energy of doubt. This is the energy of like, oh my God, did I come on too strong? Did I I don't know, act like I cared too much? Like, there's this energy here where it's like your emotions are getting the best of you or somebody, but then we have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, which is like, no, like, I have reasons to feel these things. I'm not dramatic. I'm not being overwhelming, or I'm not too much. Like, if somebody's trying to say to you that like, your emotions are too much for them, then like, go find someone else. Go find someone a little shallow. Like, if I'm too deep for you, the ocean is too deep for you, go swim in a puddle. Like, bitch, go get your fucking rubber boots if you can't handle a little water, a little emotion. Like, I don't know. If you've been worrying about money, you don't need to worry about that. There's some sort of solution or breakthrough that you're experiencing in terms of money and finances, or if you're starting a new job or being accepted into a new company or something like that. I'm seeing upgrades there. Pretty soon you may get information, or pretty soon you'll get some sort of news that's going to really just alleviate a lot of the stress that you've been under. Okay, so that was another stack. Page of Swords also, again, at the bottom. He's been showing up quite a few times. I don't know, does this reading make sense? I feel like there's just kind of random. Kind of random. Anything else for Cancer? We're gonna do like two more little shuffles. All right, nothing else from this stack. All right, at the bottom, 7 of Cups. But like I said, I'm not gonna pull any more from this stack. Oops, I'm hitting everything. So what should I clarify here? Probably start off with the King of Swords, Knight of Cups, 2 of Wands. A decision in love. This definitely seems to be a reading surrounding deep emotions and deep feelings, because we have the Knight of Cups over here, we have the 9 of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the King of Cups, so we actually have a pair. Oh, I'm actually seeing something different now. Well, it's still connected to what I was talking about, but I'm like, the way that this came out and then this came out, we have a 4 and a 4, because we have a pair over here. I'm seeing a King of Cups, a masculine, is very scared to open up or to express their truth. There is a masculine over here who has been overthinking what they want to say to you. Okay, if somebody wants to talk to you, oops, you can't even see this Page of Pentacles. There's someone who wants to talk to you, but they don't even know where to begin. They don't even know where to start. You intimidate somebody. I get a sense that somebody here made a choice and they regret it now. If this was in love and they had other options, they may have chose someone over you, and they realize, oh my God, I made the wrong choice. I made a mistake. Cancer was the one. Cancer was my dream. Cancer, I should have chose Cancer. What was I thinking, you know? Wow. And so now, if we go back to the first set of cards that came out, King of Swords, Knight of Cups, 2 of Wands. We have this King of Cups person probably presenting an offer, right? We got the Page of Pentacles from the King of Cups. They're like, okay, I'm gonna be brave. I'm going to grow some balls. I'm gonna grow a pair. I'm going to speak my truths. I'm going to address this. I'm going to come clean. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to just try and have a talk. I'm going to try and have a conversation, right? This King of Swords, the person receiving the offer, the message, the conversation, like all of a sudden it's been sparked. This person's like, why are you coming back now? What do you want from me? You better not be bullshitting. I need the truth and nothing but the truth, or I will cut you. So, going back to the first tarot cards that we use in this reading with the World. I do see a significant cycle in your life connected to this individual. It's closing out. I do feel like there's something new being born. You can burn the past, you can leave the past in the past, as long as it doesn't repeat itself. It's important that you, Queen of Fire and the Five of Air, you don't get deceived, right? And you don't get manipulated or swayed, or that somebody is using your insecurities against you in some way, trying to, I don't know, what is this? What the heck? I'm trying to feel, what should I clarify with? Because the decks I have out here, I'm like, no, I'm not feeling any of you. Let me use this one. See what this Knight of Cups is trying to offer the King of Swords. Because someone's being very, like, supportive, loving, caring, soft-spoken. The King of Swords is someone who's very cold, detached, logical, analytical, and so this Knight of Cups, let's see what the Knight of Cups is trying to say. Try the Knight of Cups for Cancer. What's this one? King of Pentacles reverse, Four of Coins in the reverse. They didn't want to go in the deck. I get a sense that this person, this Knight of Cups person, maybe didn't have a lot to offer you back then. Maybe they didn't have a job, or they weren't exactly where they wanted to be in their life. They weren't the most stable. They weren't the most reliable. They had a lot to work on, is what I'm getting from this. And so they're coming back now because they believe that they have what it takes to sustain some kind of relationship with you. We have the Ten of Wands at the bottom. This person feels very guilty. This person feels a lot of weight. They carry a lot of weight with the choices and the actions that they made. Ace of Swords in reverse. This person may have like lied to themselves, being like, you know what, I'm doing this for the best. I'm doing this for Cancer. Like, they'll someday they'll understand. Someday they'll see why I did what I did. It'll make sense. This is whack. Okay. Knight of Cups for Cancer. Hermit reverse. Why? So they're coming out of the woodworks now. Some of y'all dealing with a Virgo. We got Virgo energy. This is somebody who has been withdrawn away from society. They may have cut everybody off. This is somebody who has been extremely just locked away, gone, nowhere to be found. No one can reach them. They're coming out of their cave. They have heavy earth. Literally clarifying this Knight of Cups, we have earth, earth, earth. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. This is somebody who probably just focus on their career, their money. Let me see. Ten of Wands still at the bottom. They felt like they couldn't offer you what you deserved, or they couldn't give you the world, or they couldn't like meet your needs. Somebody here felt unworthy or undeserving of you. Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? One more. Let's try. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Why are all these cards in the reverse, y'all? My deck's not upside down, just so you know. So don't comment that down below. Six of Cups at the bottom, by the way. So we have the Four of Cups reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the High Priest reverse. So this is like major light bulb moment of what they missed out on. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but they got in their way, and they can't be mad at the situation. They can't even be mad at you. They shouldn't even be mad at themselves, you know? I mean, hey, that's not gonna change anything, right? Getting mad at yourself doesn't change shit. But I'm just seeing with this Page of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Cups reverse is that there seems to be a lot of regret and wonder of what could have been. And it's like their intuition told them before in the past, like, don't do that. Don't fuck yourself over. You listen to your intuition, but they like went against it. They weren't believing their intuition, or maybe they were seeing a bunch of signs. This person may not be the most spiritual. We have a lot of earth energy. This is someone who's typically usually very grounded, down to earth, practical, logical based, but there's something that you did that awoke in this part of them, and they started to see like signs, synchronicities, all these things that made them believe that this was a lot more than what meets the surface. Like, there's something much deeper, and it's clear to them now. High Priest reversed, something has seriously become crystal clear. It's been revealed to them. They cannot deny any longer, and it's like they look back at the past and it just makes so much more sense to them now than like back then. Seven of Cups and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's showing that in the past, they didn't know what this connection was. They didn't know why they felt certain ways about you, why they were drawn to your energy. They thought this was a game. They honestly thought the universe was playing some sort of sick tricks on them. And so someone's intentions weren't clear as well. Was the Six of Pentacles reverse and the Seven of Cups? Someone's intentions were not clear. Or like there's like blurred lines, boundaries that were non-existent or very weak. So that led to a lot of confusion, huh? Where are we at? 31 minutes? Okay, I don't have a whole lot of time left. Let's see. King of Swords. How is the King of Swords reacting to this? How is the King of Swords? Well, it shocks him. Tower's at the bottom. The King of Swords is shocked by this. Is in disbelief. We have the Star. Aquarius energy. I feel like... Let me pull some more before I speak on this. How is the King of Swords? How does the King of Swords react to this offer? You may be dreaming of this person, or this person's dreaming heavily about you. Just so you know, going back to the first Oracle cards, talking about your dreams and trust the places you feel guided towards. There's a reason why you can't shake this off. There's a reason why you keep having these dreams or seeing these signs, right? Anything about this King of Swords? How's the King of Swords reacting to this? So, Ten of Wands with the Sun in the reverse. I'm seeing this huge burden being released. Seriously. Some sort of dark cloud, this deep dark heaviness, it's all being cleared. Ten of Swords also at the bottom. So this King of Swords person definitely feels like what's done is done. We'll see what's underneath that. But the Ten of Swords is telling me like this seems like cords have been cut, that what has been done cannot be changed or repaired. Let me see. Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles reversed, and the Devil. I mean, I think this King of Swords is very, very hard to win over. Something was very toxic with the Devil and the Six of Pentacles reversed. Something about this was very damaging, and it was something that threw this King of Swords off balance often. Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Swords tells me that this was a very unfair, unjust ending. If there was an ending that took place, this was very unjustified. And honestly, with the Devil and then the Ten of Swords, like there's no return, or things will never be the same again. And so the King of Swords with this combination is showing that it's took a lot for this individual to move past, to move on, to heal, to recover, to reclaim their hope and optimism for the future relationships, future endeavors, right? Because of the suffering that they went through with that Ten of Swords, this unjust suffering. So, King of Swords and the Star, when that first came out, I was like, perhaps this could spark some sort of hope. But then when the Sun and the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's like there's a glimmer of hope, like just like a smidge. But I feel in the grand scheme, realistically, what has happened can't just be forgotten about, or just like, ooh, we forget the past, like never happened. You know, it seems like this was deeply impactful and things truly won't be the same again. So let's see the Two of Wands, because like that leaves us with this crossroad decision. Let's see what you're gonna do. Let's see like what will unfold. Okay, Two of Wands. Let's see here. So what happens next? Why is the Two of Wands here for Cancer? Okay, the cards have spoken. First of all, we have the King of Wands in the reverse, then we have a Nine of Cups. This is a stack. King of Wands reverse, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands reverse, Five of Wands reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. If this is with family, I do see resolution. Or if this is someone that you are married to, or you have a home with, or, you know, there's like a lot of deep intertwined roots, I do see resolution here. I do see resolution here. It's showing here. Six of Wands in reverse can represent a failure. It can represent... Oh, my stomach just made a loud ass sound. Confirmation. I'm getting... I get this sense that there's still like irritability with the King of Wands reverse. Like this feels like someone who wants something that could be unattainable, or like the idea, the vision, the desire, the wish is there, but can it be achieved? Can this be successful? King of Wands reverse and the Six of Wands reverse. This is especially this combination. If someone were to ask me a question like, "Hey, will X, Y, and Z be successful?" and these two cards came out, I'd be like, no. As much as you may want it to be, Nine of Cups, hopes, dreams for the future. As badly as you may wish things were different, I feel like, I mean, I guess it comes down to the action, right? Because the King of Wands is someone who, it's about the actions that you take, and if you prepare and if you work towards it. But I get an expectation, like a demand, a forceful, oh, well, I want it, so that should be it. But it's like, if you don't put the effort into it, and if you haven't changed, because even the King of Wands reverse, if this is a romantic partner, this is someone who is not loyal, right? Everyone talks this King of Wands reverse, someone who is a player, F-boy, F-girl, you know what I mean? Even if this is business, this is somebody who is a cheat, somebody who will throw you under the bus when it benefits them, somebody who you can't really trust or rely on. You know, like, I'm sorry. But then it's like, Five of Wands reverse does talk about resolution. It does talk about, you know, clearing the tension. It can talk about, you know, it's the calm after the storm. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which shows that, like, there's still some kind of foundation that's standing. There's still something worth celebrating or protecting or keeping up. Like, so this makes no sense to me. I'm gonna just be real with you. Nine of Swords reverse, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands. Well, whatever direction you choose, whatever that brings you peace, whatever that you feel most calm and confident and secure about, then that's the direction you need to go. That's where you need to go. Okay? If you see that this could be resolved, if you can move past this, then fucking move past it. Good for you. Happy for you. If you feel in your core that, like, you're better off without this in your life, then yeah, you probably are. So, I don't know, Cancer. You guys called me today. Y'all called me this morning, so I tried to deliver. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What's your new life look like? What's this new world look like to you? Guess you'll have to figure that one out. And yeah, so that's what I got for you. I hope that this helps. I hope that this gives you some insight, some guidance. And yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below. And I will see you next week for your May reading. Bye.